KMx Advanced Adaptive Learning, brought to you by KMSI. KMx Advanced Adaptive Learning features and capabilities. Advanced Adaptive Learning is fully integrated with the KMx Course Outliner and provides a seamless user interface experience with easy course setup and maintenance. Content availability thresholds can be defined based on score ranges of other elements, aptitude assessments, access sequence, and status of elements. Advanced Adaptive Learning supports KMxAuthor, KMSI's cloud-based development tool, other third-party authoring tools, Microsoft Office files, and other web deliverable file formats for delivery of a wide variety of content types. Detailed reporting of learner interactions, achievements, question-response data, exam and evaluation retakes, and learner path are provided via KMx's robust reporting engine. The following slides provide a representative example of how to leverage KMx Advanced Adaptive Learning. In the example below, there are a number of shareable content objects, or SCOs, that will be leveraged to produce a measurable adaptive learning experience for each learner. There are 3 content SCOs, 2 supplemental content SCOs, 2 placement evaluation SCOs, and a final exam SCO. Once completed, the course also provides a certificate. Leveraging the KMx Course Outliner, SCOs can be included from a myriad of sources, including KMxAuthor, third-party authoring tools, Microsoft Office files, and other web deliverable file formats. Advanced Adaptive Learning settings in KMx allow each SCO to be assigned a unique behavior based on learner aptitude, progress, scores, and achievements. The KMx adaptive behavior settings for each SCO used in this example are provided below. These settings enable combinational logic to assess learner scores and the method by which the learner reached the SCO to determine whether the SCO is on their learning path or will be skipped based on the learner's current level of achievement. All learners will complete the course entry evaluation. Access to Level 1 content requires completion of previous SCO and an entry evaluation score greater than equal to 0 and less than or equal to 50. Level 2 content requires previous SCO completed or entry evaluation score greater than or equal to 51 and less than equal to 70. Level 3 content requires previous SCO completed or entry evaluation score greater than equal to 71 and less than or equal to 90. The mid-course evaluation is accessible once the previous SCO is completed or entry evaluation score greater than or equal to 100 and less than or equal to 100. Mid-course evaluation score now determines adaptive learning moving forward. Supplemental Content 1 is delivered if previous SCO completed and mid-course evaluation score greater than or equal to 0 and less than or equal to 70. Supplemental Content 2 is delivered if previous SCO completed or mid-course evaluation score greater than or equal to 71 and less than or equal to 90. Users then progress to the final exam if previous SCO completed or scoring is greater than or equal to 91 and less than or equal to 100 on the mid-course evaluation. Once a final exam passing score is achieved, users receive a certificate of completion. Let's say a learner were to achieve a score of 40% on the course entry evaluation. In that scenario, a learning path that includes level 1, 2, and 3 content would be assigned using the adaptive learning behavior settings below, which were overviewed previously. If our learner achieved a score of 60% on the course entry evaluation, a learning path that skips level 1 content and includes level 2 and 3 content would be assigned. If our learner achieved a score of 80% on the course entry evaluation, a learning path that skips level 1 and level 2 content but requires level 3 content would be assigned. A user who scores 100% on the course entry evaluation would be allowed to proceed directly to the mid-course evaluation. Level 1, 2, and 3 content would not be required. At this point of our example, all learners have advanced to the mid-course evaluation. Note the settings below. Learner achievement on the mid-course evaluation determines the requirement for supplemental content. If our learner achieves a score less than 71% on the mid-course evaluation, a learning path that requires completion of supplemental content 1 and 2 prior to attempting the final exam would be assigned. If our learner attained a score greater than 70% on the mid-course evaluation, only supplemental content 2 would need to be completed prior to attempting the final exam. Learners who attain a score greater than 90% on the mid-course evaluation proceed directly to the final exam. Supplemental content 1 and 2 would not be required. A passing score on the final exam results in the award of a certificate of completion. This is true for users who were required to complete all content and supplemental content, a portion of that content, or those who proceeded to the final exam with exemplary scoring on the entry and mid-course evaluations. By leveraging the Shareable Content Object Reference Model, aka SCORM, and reusable learning objects in the form of SCOs, not only is our example course easily maintainable, but it also provides the highest level of learner record keeping possible. KMx enables use of mixed source learning elements in an adaptive course outline and detailed reporting of each adaptive learner's interactions and achievements, including individual question response data, retakes, and the learner's path. To learn more about KMx and how our adaptive learning model can provide your organization with measurable results, please visit us at www.kmsi.com.